What's up guys, UPiGiPiG here. In this episode, I will share some tips for using 2.6 Hog Rider Cycle Deck. Before I share the tips, let's understand what is Fast Cycle Deck. For Beatdown Deck, you need to get Elixir advantage in order to win the game. However, in 2.6 Hog Rider Cycle Deck, you need to outcycle your opponent Hog counter, so that Hog can make damage to the tower. Defense is similar, you can keep the key defense card in your hand by cycling, like Musketeer or Cannon. You can also cycle Spell Fast, and you can use Spell Damage Tower directly. Log has the highest value in 2 Elixir spell. Both Fireball and Log has knockback effect which help Hog to connect to the tower. Tips 1. Get as much damage as you can in single Elixir time. Hog Rider Cycle Deck is strong in single Elixir time, but relatively weak in double Elixir time. During double Elixir time, your opponent also can cycle their Hog counter quickly. This deck usually can only win by 1 crown, so the damage in single Elixir time is very important. Tips 2. Cycle Ice Spirit at the bridge. The Ice Spirit not only a cycle card, but also a source of damage. Opponent need to use at least 1 Elixir to avoid the damage. Tip 3. Combo with Hog. Put Ice Golem in front of your Hog. Maximize Hog damage by using Ice Golem as tank. Put Ice Spirit behind your Hog. Ice Spirit can help to freeze the defending troops. Tip 4. Figure out your opponent's Hog counter. It is very important for Hog Cycle Deck as you need to outcycle the Hog counter. There are many Hog counter, for example, Defending Building, Skeleton Army, Tornado, Bowler. Use Hog when there is no counter in opponent hand. Tip 5. Spell cycle if there are 2 or more Hog counter. If you figure out your opponent's has 2 or more Hog counter, especially Tornado, please start spell cycle. Just play good defense and use spell to damage tower as early as possible. Don't hesitate to use spell if you can damage both troops and tower. Tip 6. Protect your Musketeer. Yes, Musketeer is a girl. You should protect her, just like the princess. She has high single target DPS with long range. She can also help on Hog counter push. She give a lot of value if you can keep her alive. Tip 7. Don't give your opponent spell value. If you put Cannon in the middle, Musketeer should put at the edge. However, if your opponent don't have big spell, you can put both Cannon and Musketeer in the middle to protect both lane. Tip 8. Ensure Ice Spirit can freeze during defend. Don't let Ice Spirit die before she frees the troops. Although the freeze duration is nerfed to 1 second, it still make different for the whole defense. Tip 9. Versus Beatdown Deck. Use Ice Golem to separate supporting unit and the tank. Put Musketeer at the edge so that she will not be killed by the supporting unit. Attack opposite lane by Hog when opponent put the tank. If opponent don't defend, her tower will take huge damage. If she defend you, there is less supporting units for her tank. Tip 10. Prediction Spell. You may use Prediction Fireball to hit the defense building. Also you may use Log to kill Goblin or Skeleton Army. It is suggested to use in double Elixir time. First, you can have enough Elixir to defend if it is failed. Second, your opponent's cycle is fast and his counter should be in hand. It is easier for prediction. By the way, it is high risk, high gain play. Tip 11. Play good defense. This is the hardest part for the Hog Cycle Deck. Other than practice more, I suggest watching more top player replay. I highly recommend Orange Juice channel for every card microcontrol. Another recommendation YouTuber is Yerson CZ. His video for activating King Tower by 2.6 Hog Rider deck is awesome. Please check their YouTube link in my video description. Tip 12. The most important tips. Subscribe my channel and get the tips from my videos. Let's enjoy with the top 200 players ladder gameplay. Thanks for watching. See you next time.